Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video today I'm checking out Norm Macdonald, the best of Norm Macdonald, the OJ Simpson jokes that got him canned from SNL. A lot of people told me to check out this as I've been doing quite a few SNL reactions, and I have to say rest in peace to Norm Macdonald. I remember seeing him in a few movies, so I did a little bit of research before this video, and he was also the genie in Fairly Odd Parents, so I didn't know that until I looked it up, but that's a childhood show for me, so let's see him. These are the jokes that got him canned from SNL, so they must be sort of outrageous. Let's get right into it.
Simpson case. We're asked to fill out a 75-page jury questionnaire this week. In the entire state of California, only one person got a perfect score. Chow Ming Wu, who after the trial plans to attend Caltech. By the way, you can now purchase a bronze statue of the Juice for only $3,395. And for an even $5 grand, you can buy one that Al Cowlings has kissed the ass of. O.J. Simpson's new fitness video was released this week, and hitting the shelves next week, Simpson's newest video, Dorf on Stocking.
Oh no. That was quite outrageous.
The crowd is torn. According to retailers, the most popular Halloween mask this year is O.J. Simpson. And the most popular Halloween greeting is, "I'll kill you and that guy who's bringing over your glasses," or treat.
Oh, okay, that's quite outrageous.
And the Pope came out with a book this week, which contains a series of essays examining faith and morality in today's secular world and the changing role of the Catholic Church as it approaches the 21st century. The book is entitled, "God Himself Told Me That O.J. is Guilty." In other book news, Prince Charles released an autobiography in which he states that he never loved Princess Di and that his father pressured him to marry her. The book is entitled, "Of Course O.J. Did It." I mean, come on.
He's even getting Prince Charles involved, or King Charles now.
In his book, O.J. Simpson says that he would have taken a bullet or stood in front of a train for Nicole. Man, I'm going to tell you, that is some bad luck when the one guy who would have died for you kills you. That's perfect.
Okay, that's my favorite one. That is my favorite one.
You don't get worse luck than that. And O.J. announced this week that he's coming out with a new book called I Want to Tell You. And if it's successful, O.J. will work on yet another book entitled From Football to Prison, My 25 Years of Showering with Other Men. And finally...
Okay, so I'm not sure when this video was, or when this SNL sketches, like when they take place, but OJ actually did write a book, like If I Did It or something like that. I remember seeing that, so that's crazy that he wrote a book like that and managed to kind of get away with it.
And finally, in honor of the 50th anniversary of their first publication, Random House will be releasing special commemorative issues of many Dr. Seuss classics. The first to hit the bookshelves will be Green Eggs and Ham and O.J. is Guilty. Judge Ito was interviewed this week by a local TV station in Los Angeles. Asked by the interviewer if it was appropriate for a supposedly impartial judge to be on TV with his case still pending, Ito said, "Maybe not, but how appropriate is it to kill your ex-wife?"
See, I don't know if he actually said that, but if he did, that's genius.
It was revealed today that O.J. Simpson told police that Nicole Brown Simpson used to beat him up. He also claimed that she and Ron Goldman killed him. O.J. Simpson's lawyers have decided to skip hearings on DNA evidence and go right to trial. Asked why they did this, the lawyers replied, "We want to get O.J. acquitted as speedily as possible so he can get back to doing what he does best, killing people."
Oh, that was crazy.
Well, let's get to O.J. O.J. Simpson's lawyers say they don't want the families of Nicole Brown and Ronald Goldman in the courtroom during the trial. They're afraid the presence of the family members will just remind O.J. of how much more killing he still has to do. Well, O.J. Simpson's lawyers stopped feuding this week, finally. The Dream Team, F. Lee Bailey and Robert Shapiro, were able to put aside their differences and express their admiration for each other after O.J. threatened to cut their heads off.
Oh.
According to the National Transportation Safety Board, sleepy truckers are responsible for 1,000 deaths a year. In second place, O.J. Simpson at 2 deaths a year. It was revealed this week that defense lawyer Johnny Cochran once abused his first wife. In his defense, Cochran said, "Hey, at least I didn't kill her like some people I know." Tomorrow, Judge Lance Ito will take O.J. and the jury on a tour of the now famous crime scene. For the jury, it will be their first look at the actual location. Of course, for O.J., it will be just a case of been there, done that. Judge Lance Ito was happy with the jurors' field trip to the crime scene last week. It went off without a hitch, said Ito. Not one murder. O.J.'s pal Al Cowlings now has a 1-900 number. For $2.99 a minute, Cowlings will tell callers that O.J. is innocent.
$2.99 a minute?
$3.99 a minute, he'll try to do it without laughing. And this week, Simpson defense lawyers questioned witnesses about a half-melted container of ice cream found at the murder site. The Simpson defense has seized upon the ice cream for 2 reasons. 1, it may help fix the time of the murders, and 2, it was the only thing in the murder scene without any of O.J.'s blood on it. To illustrate the point that their client is running out of money to defend himself, O.J. Simpson's lawyer said this week that if he had to do it over again, after killing his victims, O.J. would now rob them as well.
That was a risky one.
That one you find troubling? We went. Was O.J. Simpson high on speed the night of the murders? Absolutely not, said defense attorney Johnny Cochran today. And a simple test of any of O.J.'s blood found at the crime scene will prove it. And O.J. pal Al Cowling said this week that in looking for the truth in the O.J. Simpson case, he sometimes talks to a picture of Nicole Brown Simpson, something that in the past would have gotten him killed by O.J. F. Lee Bailey said this week that if the defense only knew what Ron Goldman's last words were, they might be able to find the real killer. You know, if you ask me, Goldman's last words were probably, hey, you're O.J. Simpson. Oh no, O.J. has struck again. How about that? Not a good thing. And in court this week, Cato Kalin testified that O.J. Simpson did not appear angry before or after the period of his wife's murder. But Kalin admitted he could have been a touch edgy while he was actually murdering her. Might have been a... Hertz Rental Car Company announced this week that it will buy 520,000 vehicles, increasing its worldwide fleet 24%. In addition, they will try to find a new spokesman who won't kill his ex-wife. This week at the O.J. Simpson trial, the infamous bloody glove was finally introduced into evidence, and O.J. didn't help his case any by blurting out, "There it is, I've been looking all over for that thing." And a new shocker in the O.J. Simpson trial. This afternoon, Judge Lance Ito dismissed yet another juror, a 45-year-old African-American male, for failing to tell the court that he had once worked for Hertz Rent-A-Car and that he had once held Nicole Brown Simpson's glasses while O.J. killed her.
See, I'm kind of surprised that he was able to get away with these jokes about OJ, because I'm surprised like OJ didn't sue him or something, because although we believe OJ is like guilty, he got found not guilty, so I thought he might have like a case. I don't really know how it works, of course. Like in America, I know they sue people a lot over little stuff, but Norm is just ripping into him constantly throughout this video. These jokes are very clever. If I ever die, I need somebody like this to kind of rip into my killer.
Dismissed Simpson juror Jeanette Harris revealed in interviews this week that the jury is torn by dissension and is already divided into two camps: those who think he is guilty and those who are really, really stupid. A bad week for the prosecution of the O.J. Simpson trial. Under intense cross-examination by defense lawyer Barry Scheck, LAPD crime expert Dennis Fung admitted that he may have contaminated the crime scene when he accidentally dropped a big bucket full of O.J.'s DNA. Our top story tonight this week in the O.J. Simpson trial. After grisly photos of the murdered Nicole Brown Simpson were shown in court, O.J. turned his head away and wept. It was at that moment that he realized he would never be able to kill her again.
Oh, that's a crazy one.
Well, in a questionable move by the defense team this week, O.J. Simpson demonstrated how to stab two people at the same time. Remember 12 Angry Men, the classic courtroom drama? Well, the first film about the O.J. Simpson case is in the works. It's entitled 9 Angry Black People, 2 Scared Asians, and a White Guy Who Hasn't Spoken Since Rosa Lopez. Testimony during the final week provided some spellbinding moments. In a brilliant move during closing arguments, Simpson attorney Johnny Cochran put on the knit cap prosecutors say O.J. wore the night he committed the murders. Although O.J. may have hurt his case when he suddenly blurted out, "Hey, easy with that. That's my lucky stabbing hat."
Okay, so that was actually amazing. I can't believe he actually, although he said it got him fired from SNL, I'm surprised he was able to get these jokes off, because he just ripped into OJ, rightfully so. I gotta say, OJ does deserve all the jokes he gets, but I'm surprised SNL didn't kind of limit him. I know they're jokes, but I thought, you know, with lawyers and OJ obviously as the best lawyers, if he beat the case, I thought they'd be a bit more worried, but yeah, Norm absolutely ripped into him. I like him. He's obviously he's like one of those slick talker, kind of like very charismatic type of guys. Like, I'm pretty sure if you met this guy, like, you'd probably like him. He just seems like one of those guys from what I saw from this video. And I have to say, rest in peace, of course. And it's such a shame he passed away. Like, he's 61, but that's still like young now, especially with the average life expectancy. And yeah, imagine O.J. Simpson recently passed away as well. I would have loved to have seen Norm's reaction to O.J. passing away. I'm pretty sure I would love to see him hop back on and just roast into O.J. That would have been amazing. So I might have to check out more videos from Norm Macdonald, because I really enjoyed that. I'm surprised the amount of jokes he was able to get off on OJ, obviously the lawyers Johnny Cochran and stuff like that. Very, very interesting video. And yeah, let me know your thoughts about this video, and if there's any more OJ type of videos, let me know. But I mean, it said he got fired for this, so that's kind of crazy. But I mean, he might have went a bit too far. Personally, I think that's fine. But you know, SNL, they probably like got loads of laws and rules they got to abide by. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a great day, everyone.